Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to the City of Akavine rundown. So today we'll be basically explaining to all the new people, or people who don't know this map, um, the places, where to like places in this map, the callouts, as well as a simple setup for how you can get term, whatever. So for this presentation, we'll be on the raider side. So yeah, well, let's first explain the spawns and this map in general. So this is a fair zone, 6v6 to I believe 12v12. So when you spawn, raiders spawn on this side of the map. If you're facing term, the left side, and defenders, if you're facing term, the right side of the map. So raiders there, defenders here. Again, it's a fair zone, so it is the same on both sides. So first is going to be callouts, so obviously spawn, or both there. A big callout will be called alley. What is alley? Alley is when you drop down, it's this little narrow tunnel over here off spawn, and there is the name alley, so you already know what alley is. So you already have callouts before you go into some areas. So like over here, alley, and if you go to the left of it, you have Safeway. So why they call it Safeway is because defenders will end up off spawning if they do a little bit of trolling, trolling. They'll stay over here and shoot alleyway. So if you don't want to go there, in order not to die, you go Safeway, but we'll get to that in a second. So anyways, you have alleyway, and from alleyway you come to your jump pad. Again, this is the same, so I don't need to really explain their stuff since it's again a fair zone. So we have jump pad, and from jump pad, be careful not to just over peek, because they can peek you on their roof and in their balcony. So after jump pad, raider roof, you have bridge. I recommend just medi pushing over here, because again, you can get crossfired from their defender roof and balcony. You can also try to get peeks, but I recommend just keep medi healing. Over here, this is the main roof. Again, you have defender roof over there, raider roof over here, and obviously the main roof, but you'll typically just see a roof, which correlates to this term area right here. Anyways, so when you get here, just walk. I recommend just medi healing, and when you get right here, you drop down, and this is what's called term. This circle right here is term. If it was officialized, you stand here for a little bit, and then you'll see this, this little word here that says none. It'll say either raider for raiders capping, or Eldia in this instance for defenders capping. When that happens, then the points will go up, obviously 1 to 1,000. Once you get 1,000, a win screen will pop out. So yeah, you'll know if it's official, because this will turn into official instead of unofficial. But yeah, anyways, so this is balc, obviously. You drop down from main roof onto here. Obviously, it says it to balcony, and then you have upper balcony. You have also vents on the left side. So if you don't want to go balcony, you go far left. And then you have 3 vents. You have right vent, middle vent, or left vent. But all vents correlate to where they drop. So this will drop right side, this will drop mid side, and this will drop left side. You also have trusses, but you don't need to worry about that. So you can just go here. I mean, you can make plays if you want. But anyways, so we'll go inside a term so we can show you. So again, drop balcony. So again, a right vent will drop over here, left vent will drop over here, and mid vent will drop back here. Alright, so this is a right vent, little cubby, like little boxes right here. You got the left vent boxes, and then you got what's called cubby holes. So you get the right vent, no, this is left vent cubby, and the right cubby. I recommend having some people, you can crossfire same thing as left. You can crossfire the other side. You can also shoot people coming into your cubby. So you just go there. You got TP, and you got stairs. Stairs pretty simple. Walk from F1 up here, and you got stairs. You can watch stairs, and then TP, teleport. I recommend having people in the corners, or maybe people stacked. So when people do use TP, you shoot them. Though typically, if one person or like 2 people are watching stairs, they'll be watching main, middle vent, TP, or stairs. But sometimes there are people in teleport and watching stairs, so yeah. Anyways, so now, how would you play this? How would you, a simple setup, basically. So, first I'd also like to talk about the off-spawning. So typically, when the defender raider has more points and almost close to winning, they will typically try to off-spawn, so you can't get any points whatsoever. So there's one of several ways. I'm going to be showing how defenders would off-spawn the raiders. So typically they'd drop down from spawn, and they go here. There's like one of several ways, I would say like 3 or so ways. Drop down from spawn, and they'd go over here, get the little boxes. They can peek you from over here, you know, do a little of that, you know, then peek. This is more open, so you may not see them all the time going here. Maybe they'll go back over here, try to do a sneak off spawn. They'll just be over here and waiting, and then they can literally shoot you over here, go back, shoot you over there. That's the first way. Though you wouldn't see that, you don't see that mostly. Mostly you would see them dropping down over here and dropping to, I never really saw what this is called, spawn street, I guess. And then you could see them either going right here in this dark little garage and shooting right here, or like either right here, so you can shoot like there, or in this corner right here, so you can just shoot the drop downs, the boxes, and also people go running into alleyway. Speaking of alleyway, you could also see the third way is you see them drop down, go over this, or they would take a detour and like that. So they could either go from here to here and shoot people trying to go to alleyway, or they go over here, they take a U-turn or whatever, and go to alley itself. Maybe have a medic, or sorry, pocket, and just be shooting alleyway. Alright, so you would have people shooting from alleyway. Same thing from raiders shooting defenders. They could go to their alley, have maybe 1 or 2 pockets, and shoot the alleyway so they can't get into spawn. It works both ways. One thing I didn't talk about yet is F1. So like I said earlier, if there's off spawn's alley, typically you'll from raiders or defenders, actually no, more of raiders, sorry, you would drop down and go to the safe way, which leads directly to F1. So you go here, take the turn, and then you go to F1. Same thing with alley. If you go alley and you keep going straight instead of jump pad, you go into this way, back way, and then you'll reach F1. F1 stands for floor 1. So yeah, they can come from floor 1, but you won't see defenders really going F1 unless they need to make a push or whatever. You got the F1 entrance, so you could just go in, but typically you shouldn't go here because you're going to get crossfired unless there's not people over here. So F1, and then again TP. When you refer to TP, you were referring to this part. This will teleport you directly to F2 or the term room. So yeah, you cannot teleport back down. So once you're here, you cannot use this unless you're back at F1. Anyways, stairs is pretty simple. From F1, you just walk to F1, or sorry, to the term room. You walk up the stairs. and then you will eventually hit here to term room. Now, oh yeah, sorry. Now, again, going over a simple strat. This is a basic strat. Obviously, there's better strats than this, but this is just a simple strat that most people will do. So off spawn, when it officializes, just medi push. Don't even try to peek. Don't even try to shoot. Just medi push. You know, do whatever in case you get crossfired. And anyways, so when you get up to the roof, I'm just gonna use this because whatever. When you get up to the roof, don't peek because again you'll get crossfired from balk and roof, defender roof. Just go over to bridge, jump, and you go to here to balcony. You can either go to vents or balcony. But anyways, I recommend going balcony first, everyone, and then getting term. And then as a simple setup, having some people go right vent on the right vent crates, left vent, some on left vent crates, and then maybe a few on cubby holes, so you can peek, you know, whatever, because you can also peek the teleporter, and maybe one person on stairs to watch, so they would technically be watching stairs, middle vent, and teleport, but typically you'll just be watching stairs, and you'll probably have one person on teleport too, or two people. You could go like over here, you know, but you'll probably get crossfired from middle vent, teleport, or if you're on this side, the balcony. If you want to, you can have some people on term crates, or the crates in your term, to peek the balcony. But normally they'll stay backed up, or they're pushed back if the defenders or raiders are pushing in. Typically, a raid leader will call to peek roof or bridge when they are able to, you know. So you'll all go out, get the picks, heal each other, go back in, etc. So yeah, that's really all the calls and a simple strat for the City of Akavine. Yeah.